Yay, Everly!
I'm a queen. Move back.
Yeah, right, I'm the queen.
Yay, Everly!
Just wave, Mama. Just wave.
Show us your shoes.
Here you go, queen.
Hey guys, good morning. We dropped off the girls. We are on a weekend date. First thing on the agenda is grocery shopping, because anytime we are by ourselves, we always try and grocery shop. So we left Everly there on purpose. She will be coming back with us, but here, okay. But yeah, grocery shopping. I honestly don't even remember when's the last time we went grocery shopping. Not looking the greatest. I'm super tired. Everyone was tired this morning, but we need nutritious, healthy food for the new year. Happy 2020. The parking lot looked insane when we first pulled up here, but it's honestly not that bad. I feel like everyone's kind of staying away from each other, but I am so tired. I'm like nodding off, and it's so cold. I'm actually wearing Andres' jacket.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the better truth. I need the better version of you. I need the better version of you. You talk about faith. Is it just something you say, or is it the same?
Okay, we are home. We went and picked up Everly. Now I can kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Potty on down. Got all the groceries put away. Did I mention that? I don't even know. Now I'm putting on my house shoes. I'm about to sit down. Everly's taking a nap. She hasn't taken a nap all day. So honestly, she'll probably take a long nap. And yeah, all the groceries got put away. Everything got cleaned out the fridge, the fruit and vegetable drawer. We are completely stocked with healthy foods for the new year. It feels good, especially knowing that we don't have like anything to do the rest of today and pretty much tomorrow. We have a couple of house things like I was talking about yesterday or something. I want to switch around the pictures, but other than that, man, my cheeks, I don't know what I used that irritated them. Other than that, we are just going to chill. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. Good morning. Hi. Hi, pretty girl. Did you sleep good? Good morning. Come on, Appa. Let's go. Let's go. Hey guys, official good day. It's late afternoon. I'm wearing the same sweater I had on yesterday. What are you gonna do? I just put it back on this morning because we went for a walk and I just haven't taken a shower yet for the day because, oh my gosh, my hair. we went for a walk and got a little bit of meal prepping and stuff in for my honey bunny for lunches and stuff. And then we sat down and had lunch, and then he had to get ready for work, and it just was a whole big thing. So I just finished up lunch. Right now, Everly's having some apples. She's playing in the playpen. And I am catching up on keeping up with the Kardashians. It's gonna be weird that I'm like completely by myself. The girls are with my mom until tomorrow, and I'm just completely by myself with Everly. It feels strange. I've been by myself with all the girls, but I haven't been by myself with Everly in a while. It's been me and Andres with Everly like it was last night, but it hasn't been just her and I, or me and her. And yeah, you having fun? You having fun? Crazy. So her and I have a riveting night of catching up with shows and taking a bath / shower at some point and getting ready for bed. I kind of want to meal prep chicken, but Andres wanted to barbecue it, or grill it I should say, and we didn't get around to it today before he had to go to work. So maybe tomorrow, but kind of prep all the, not all, but most of the chicken that I bought yesterday at the grocery store so that this week he has things for lunches, we have things for lunches and stuff, so it's not just like scrambling last minute trying to figure it out. So that's kind of the plan for the weekend. I probably will combine, because I'm so far behind on vlogs. I'm on the 27th and we're already on January 2nd. Because I'm so far behind, I'll probably combine a few days, so you guys will probably see the weekend as a whole, because honestly, we're not doing much. The kitchen's completely cleaned, dishwasher's unloaded, I have a candle going, London Fog or something like that. It's lemon and tea tree and it smells so good. Everything's clean. I told you, like, I made the girls clean all their rooms in the playroom before they left, so everything's spotless. The only thing that I need to get done for the week, even Everly's laundry is done. Autumn's laundry needs to be done, and our laundry needs to be done. So at some point, she's about to go for a nap. I hear you. Would you like more? She's about to go for a nap. When she does go for a nap, I will get Autumn's or our laundry and pop that in. Other than that, we'll be sitting here chilling. Everyone's back from my mom's house. I'm folding laundry. We're back to status quo. Two middle ones are outside playing. The house, we had a bad windstorm a few days ago and that gingerbread house got torn apart. Kind of stinks. These are clothes that Everly has already grown out of. So I'm keeping them set aside so they don't get mixed up with all her clothes that currently do fit her. She's really like in an 18 months. So yeah, I'm just kind of separating all of that. And I can already see that we're missing some socks. The dryer ate them. We just got done barbecuing or grilling all the chicken and beef and stuff. Look, you see how that, yeah, it got all bent up. Our canopy actually got a hole in it. That windstorm was really bad. And it's getting a little chilly out here, girls. Why don't y'all start cleaning up? My big girl's over here helping me. We're prepping pancakes and waffles.
I'm so excited that you let me help Mommy, and I'm also excited that I'm able to make so many pancakes.
Yeah, she's done a really, really great job. We looked at all the measurements. We kind of worked through it together. She wanted to do some on her own, so I let her. We have the Dash little waffle maker and the snowflake, and then we brought out the pumpkin just so we would have two and it could go quicker. So we have those here. We have pancakes here, and this is the waffle bag. We have one bag of pancakes, and yeah, she's doing a really, really great job. We're just using cheap pancake mix. I have the protein pancake mix, but not a lot of it to prep. This was from Sam's Club. It was like one of those $5 just add water type of things, but this is going to be perfect since now we're going to be doing breakfast and stuff probably a little quicker and crazier in the mornings. There's still going to be distance learning, but the rest works now, and so there are not going to be two adults, and these are very easy for the girls just to heat up and stick in the toaster, and they can have them for breakfast a couple times a week. And yeah, we can throw some fruit, some eggs or something on the side. So there you go. That's what we're doing today. A little foggy this morning. Hey guys, good morning. I'm on the floor. I'm getting the cats' bowls fixed up. Their automatic water bowl has to be cleaned out and filled up. It has like a filter and everything, so yeah, it has to be kind of pulled out and cleaned out every once every week and a half, like once a week, I'd say every 5 days, something like that. So we're up. It's a school day. We've already had such an early morning. Everyone's working on schoolwork. Autumn just got out of her pajamas. She had an early Zoom this morning and she has an assignment we had to do. So I'm just getting up and getting the day started. And no, I'm gonna put it in here. Hold on. I just have some water that I'm gonna pour into their bowl and get it cleaned out and get their food and everything updated, and we'll go from there. Good morning. You ready for some orange? She already had a cutie. She can tear up some cuties, man. You love these. Hold on, let mommy. Here, this one. Uh-oh, don't drop it. There we go. No, you can't have that. This one, look, these. I know, look, see? Thank you, mommy. These are her favorite fruit in the morning. This and banana, huh? And believe it or not, these are a month old. Hold on, mommy's getting it. A month old cuties that have been in the fridge. They are perfectly ripe. So crazy. I don't know. My fruit batch lasted a long time this grocery trip. Okay, I'm cooking up some breakfast. I've been trying to make sure I eat a healthy breakfast every morning just to kind of get my day started, because today was my official New Year weigh-in. And yeah, it wasn't great. I'm about 11, no, was I? Let me see. I think I was 11.2 pounds heavier than my lowest, which is 275. Yeah, I was like 286.2. My lowest was 275. So yeah, I gained 11 pounds pretty much since I fell off the bandwagon sometime in August. I know, but it's fine. We're gonna get right back on it, and that's all we can do at this point. What's wrong? Autumn's outside playing. Cats are watching her. She has a Zoom in a little while, so she'll come back in. Everly's playing. Big girls are doing their work. I'm about to make some coffee. This coffee that my honey bunny got in my stocking, the Dunkin' Polar Peppermint. What's wrong, Mama? What do you need? It's really, really good. If you've never tried this, get it. I don't think she's going to hang during this day. Are we going to have a problem with distance learning? Are we? You're so cute. Thank you. You want to get out? Do you want to get out? Look, your mini got covered. Here, you want to get out? Appa. You want to get out? Come on, Appa. She is 13 months today. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 13 months today and still not walking. She can take an independent step. She can stand independently, but she's not taking multiple steps. So she's almost there, but she's definitely a few days behind her sister, which is fine. All babies are different. I just expected 13 months is already a little late. I mean, I know some 10, 11, 12-month-olds that are walking, running, and she's not even only taking one independent step. So it's probably my fault for carrying her all the time, and her sisters, but you know, it's okay. She's a baby. Huh. It's not gonna matter when you walked when you're older. Huh. So yeah, I've been trying to give her more space and stuff, but it's hard when I'm filming, especially, and she's screaming in the background. Under normal circumstances, I try not to hold her all day long, but yeah, I see you. You're so cute. We're at HEB. Here, she can play with this.
Is it closed?
Yeah, thank you. I forgot some snacks for Everly. Andres brought these botaneros, I think is what they're called, but they're spicy. So that's not gonna work. Just entertain her with shaking of the gum. So anyway, we are at HEB, Emmy went with Andres to fill up the 5-gallon bottles of water. We typically, sorry, this is probably gonna be annoying for some of you. We typically go through 6 to 7 5-gallon containers in 1 month. Usually a 5-gallon, depending on if we're being good about drinking water. Like I've been carrying my hydro flask around. You can hear it's full. I've been trying to get 2 of these in a day, which is not quite a gallon of water, but Andres is been trying to drink half to a full gallon of water a day also. So if we're good about drinking our water, it goes really fast. And then with the girls being at home drinking, because before they would just like fill up their jug for the day and take it to school and then they would be done, but now they drink a lot more since they're home. So we usually can get 1 5-gallon of water about 5 days, and we have 7 of them at all times, 6 in the garage and 1 in our container. And then we do have bottled water, but that's mostly for when company comes over. We don't drink the bottles regularly. So anyway, we have to do this about once a month, and it's a little time consuming, but definitely worth it by filling them up ourselves, because the jugs themselves cost about $1.50 to $2 for a 5-gallon, and this HEB has alkaline water, which is really good supposedly for you, and it tastes good too. So we've been getting that, so it's definitely worth it for us to not have to drink city water, because our city water, even though I grew up drinking it, I've become very water bougie as an adult. The last, 16 years I've been an adult, and well, really like 14, 15 since I've been with Andres. I've been real water bougie. So we only have ever drank, since we've been together, bottled or like spring water, water like this. And it probably is just like the same thing with minerals or something in it, but it tastes different to me, and so this is what we go with. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We also just dropped off some stuff at Goodwill, and what else? I need to mail off the last of my Christmas cards. I received so many cards from you guys this year. It was very, very much appreciated and made me so happy. I ended up having to take them down because they were so heavy, they kept falling off of the door. I think next year I'm going to try and figure out a better way to display them and hang them. I actually really like the way that I ended up doing it over the door. I think it was a cute idea, but I think I hung too many cards on each of the ribbons. So maybe next year I'll do 4 or 5 ribbons instead of just 3, so that it's not as heavy and it can stay there. Yeah, so we'll see. It made me really happy this season, so thank you guys so much. I may have some cards at my P.O. box. I haven't checked it since last week, but I officially ran out of Christmas cards, and I really didn't even send that many out to like friends and family, maybe a dozen. Everything else was to you guys, and so that made me really happy. But I officially ran out. Unless you want a card from a previous year, I don't have any more from this year. So thank you guys so much. If you did send a card and I didn't get to send one back to you, I tried to hit as many people as I could back, but I ran out. So next year I'll have to increase so that I can make sure I get everyone. So yeah, that's all we have to do today. We got through our first day of distance learning back, and it was pretty smooth. It worked out so nicely. I'd ask Emmy. She gets so excited. Are you so excited? Are you so excited, Mama? You can't see her. We don't have a mirror in this car, but I meant to ask Emmy how she felt, but I felt like having her upstairs worked out so well. She made the comment that she was like, I like being up here, it's nice and quiet, but I wanted to ask her how she felt about her work overall. We turned it in when she was done. Maddie turned in her work. Autumn had her Zooms. Her teacher actually has COVID, which stinks. I am like so sad for her because she went half the school year without catching it from her kids at school, and like people at school, even though their school has had many cases of COVID, she went all that time without catching it, and then she caught it right before New Year's. She said that she wasn't feeling that great right after Christmas, and or like right before New Year's she tested positive, so she'll be out of school for 2 weeks. So Autumn still has work and Zooms and stuff. It's just all a substitute. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We meal prepped chicken yesterday and beef on the grill, which is awesome. So we have lunches and a couple of dinners for the week already. I just kind of have to figure out what I want to do with it. Last night we ended up having chicken and or beef fajita salad with cauliflower rice and refried beans, and everybody loved it. And then I just chopped up some romaine. That's what we ended up having for dinner. So it ended up being really good last night. Everybody liked it, but I don't know what to do with the dinner tonight. So we're gonna have to figure that out. And that's about it. It was a nice first day back. Andres happened to have today off, but he works the entire rest of the week, which kind of stinks, but we're gonna make it through it. We had, I think, a really good routine today as far as nap schedules and stuff. And so I'm hoping to kind of stick to that from now on and see how it goes. Okay, quick and easy. Emmy, I meant to ask you, Mama. Can you see? There. How did you like having your work upstairs?
I liked it a lot.
It was better than being down, or did you feel?
I felt like it was better, like it was more quiet, and like the cats, it's like they're coming up less, like if I were downstairs. Because they would keep on going in and out, and Mila, she would be grabbing my pencils off my desk, and they would continuously get on my desk.
So it was easier to work and focus.
Yes.
That's good. I'm glad.
I love it.
And we found snacks. There were some baby goldfish behind this seat, so winning. The girls are back at making pancakes. Yesterday, we ended up with 79 pancakes and
60 waffles.
60 waffles.
And then we could eat them when we ate 7 waffles.
Yeah, see, they go quick. Andres is like, you're gonna have her make the rest? I'm like, she wants to, and I think that they're gonna go fast. I just stuck them all in the freezer, so all she's doing is waffles, because I think we have enough pancakes. They definitely eat waffles more than they do pancakes. And essentially, it's the same idea, just a different mix. Yeah. I still have to figure out what's for dinner, but that's what these kiddos are doing. Okay, I know you guys enjoy seeing what we're having for dinner, like what I can come up with is pretty much what it comes down to, because I've mentioned this before. I feel like I never have been a huge like home cook person. I mean, let's be real, I didn't get this big from eating healthy at home 24/7, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely struggle with eating at home. However, since the pandemic, we have not been to a restaurant at all to eat inside of it, which is something that we would do at least once or twice a week. And then we would pick up takeout. I mean, we still pick up takeout, but like once every week to 2 weeks. In the beginning of the pandemic, we didn't pick it up at all, like for almost a month. And then now we pick it up probably once a week, once every 10 days. My goal is to only have an eat out day once every 2 weeks or so, like 10 to 14 days instead of like 5 to 8 days type of thing. So yeah, I try and make it work with what we have at home. And since we went grocery shopping on, was it New Year's? Yeah, New Year's Day. We have a lot of fresh vegetables and stuff in the house, and I want to make sure I use it up. Well, I told you guys, we went shopping like a month before that. So I still had some stuff that was like hanging on for dear life, but it's hanging on. Like I had this fresh broccoli. I bought a whole new bag of fresh broccoli, but I didn't want this one to go bad, and it's still perfectly fine. I cut off a few of the larger stem pieces that had started to get a little mushy and just not good. And I'm frying up kind of the rest of it in my pan. I have some leftover spaghetti from a few days ago. I'm going to zhuzh it up with the broccoli and put some pesto sauce in it, and the girls are gonna love it. I have some leftover bread from spaghetti the other night as well. That's what they are going to have. And then we have chicken, prep chicken, and I have my other half of the spaghetti squash that I cooked the day that we had spaghetti. So that's what I'm doing. Dinner doesn't have to be hard. I try my hardest when I am cooking to make sure that I have a protein and a vegetable. A starch is optional because the girls typically will have fruit right after dinner or whatever. We always try and have a protein and some sort of vegetable. for lunch and for dinner. And then like I said, carbs are kind of one of those things that they usually end up in whatever, like today the carb will be pasta, and then they'll probably still have a little fruit or a fruit cup or something after dinner. Anyway, I try. I'm not the best at this kind of stuff. I'm no expert. I do know how to cook. I can cook a wide variety of things. I do cook a lot, but I just get tired of it. And I run out of ideas, so a lot of times I just kind of throw together whatever I feel like. For instance, for breakfast this morning, I had 2 eggs with, first I just sauteed up some purple onion, red onion, I forget what they're called. They look purple, I think they're called red onion. Anyway, that, and I had some mini sweet peppers. I chopped up one of those. What else did I have in there? I didn't put it today. Yesterday we had some spinach, and I had some tomatoes that were going bad, and they were like soggy, so I just let them burst. I cooked them until they burst, and it was delicious. I put a little bit of bacon bits, fried it up with my eggs, stuck it in a carb-sense tortilla, and it was breakfast. Super easy, and like I said, it doesn't really have to be hard. You don't have to have Pinterest-worthy food every single night, because if you watch my channel for Pinterest-worthy things, it's not happening here. I wish I could be that person. Like, I love following people that do Pinterest-worthy meals all the time, every day. We're just not one of those families. And also, when we're trying to eat on the healthier side and kind of recuperate, even the girls from like a long weekend at my mom's, they eat nothing but junk. Holidays, stuff like that. Even when we're trying to recoup the health and get back into like eating vegetables and whatnot. I mean, don't get me wrong, my mom gives them healthy things, but they eat more junk definitely when they're over at family's house than when they're at home. It's just easy to keep it simple. Basic meats, basic vegetables, throw a little, even like corn as your starch or whatever, and it's perfectly fine. So anyway, that's what we're having for dinner. Andres went to go trade in the Pacifica that we had because our car was ready today. It took a really long time, I feel like, and I think it was just because it happened over the holiday. It happened before Christmas. Yeah, it happened before Christmas, so they were like closed for 4 days over Christmas. They were closed for 4 days over New Year's, which is crazy. But so anyway, our van is finally done, finally ready, and he went to go trade the van so that we all didn't have to be there. And then on the agenda tonight, hopefully we can get Emmy's lights put up in her room. Andres finally has crossed over that like 10-week mark, or he's like right at 10 weeks recovery, so I feel more confident with him stretching, lifting. I'm still not really like letting him lift too heavy of stuff. Everly is his max, but lifting, like raising his arms to do something like put her lights up, I'm comfortable with. So she got those for her birthday 2 months ago, and I never felt confident putting them up enough. So I think we're going to try and get that done tonight. I bought this net to go over Autumn's bed area for all her stuffed animals, because we are losing stuffed animals like crazy in this house. And yeah, I think that's about it that we got done today. But at least we got something done, right? Got our water, all that good stuff. So yeah, headed in the right direction. Don't you love when you come to bed to a clean pile of laundry that you kind of forgot that you had, and now it's gonna have to go on the floor because it's bedtime. Yeah, that's definitely me right now. I'm tired. It's heavy. I'm not about to fold this in this moment of time. I'm going to bed. It was a long night. We got Discovery Plus. Is that what it's called? Discovery Plus. And it has like extra scenes from TLC's 90 Day Fiancé and stuff like that. So we spent the whole evening after dinner watching that. Everyone went to bed early because I know it's because they had a long weekend. Like, they were at my mom's all weekend. They stayed up late. They watched movies. They were up early. So I know they needed sleep. They went to bed a little bit later than normal last night, just trying to get back into our routine. And they were up super early this morning for school. So I knew they needed to go to bed a little bit early. They were all a tiny bit grouchy, and they did. And I think it's going to be much better tomorrow. Now, It's almost 1 a.m. because I had the New Year's Eve vlog to edit and it was so much footage to go through. And then I hope you guys have noticed that I've been changing up the thumbnails. I finally like got a subscription or whatever for PicMonkey just to change it up again. Like I'm just trying to, I don't know, I don't even want to say rebrand myself because that's not it at all. I'm just trying to freshen things up. And that's one way to do it, right? Change up my thumbnails. So I've been having fun with them, trying to do stuff. And that was the first one, the New Year's vlog was the first one that I like cut out a picture of us and put it on another picture as a background. So it took me like 45 minutes to figure it out. But now that I know how to do it, if I do it again, I will be much better at it. It was definitely a rough edit, but I got it and it worked out nicely. It just took me a long time. So yeah, I need to go to bed because my alarm is going to go off in 6 hours and I'm not ready. Anyway, it was a good first day back to virtual distance learning or whatever. It works out well. I'm back to reality tomorrow, hopefully with a lot happier kiddos and everyone's kind of in a decent mood, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, be ready for another day tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed today. We'll see you mañana.